Om. Namaste. Hope all members are healthy. I know that some members are not healthy because we keep on receiving so many messages in the group about attack of corona, people getting admitted to hospital, people finding it very difficult to get hospital beds, admission to hospital, vehicles or ambulance to move to the hospitals. Almost every other person is undergoing trouble. In this time of troubled water, we have only one recourse to continuously pray to Mahavatar Babaji, all the divinities, the Vaitishvara, the Muruga, Shanmuga, Subramanya, Kanda, Vadivela, Shasta. Unless we extend our prayers, we will have no strength to take the onslaught on us. This apart, yesterday morning, Saturday, in Mula Nakshatra, early morning, actually I was closing my eyes and was listening to Kriya Kundalini Awakening, step 14. I wanted to participate in step 14 yesterday. Subsequently, I came to know that it was a Mula Nakshatra, it was a Siddha Yoga operating at that time. Astrologically, it is said that the cosmic universal force enters the zodiac through Dhanur or Sagittarius and Mula, two stars. Mula refers to the base or basis. It is the base nakshatra connected to the earth. Since most of the lives are on this earth, probably Mahavatar Babaji has chosen to reveal this Atma Shuddhi mantra at a time when Mula Nakshatra was in operation. Suddenly, in a fraction of time, I was revealed some wording started coming in front of my eyes. As usual, I do mind scope. Almost in the same method, the word started wobbling. I had to somehow memorize and keep it. I did not know what name to be given, but that name also came to me. Mahavatar Babaji's Atma Shuddhi mantra. It is just 6 lines. Om Jananam Bhagyam Babaji. Om Sangam Amrutam Babaji. Om Yogam Siddham Babaji. Om Danam Punyam Babaji. Om Sharanam Vinayam Babaji. Om Smaranam Swargam Babaji. This very particular mantra could cleanse our whole body, whole being, whole mind, the whole of Annamaya Kosha, the whole of Pranamaya Kosha, the whole of Manoramaya Kosha, the whole of Vijnanamaya Kosha, and the whole of Anandamaya Kosha too. It can give us cleansing to our past, cleansing to the present, and cleansing to the future also. Because it is not so easy to get a human body. We get this human body after 84 lakh births. We spend about 30 lakh births as plants, grass, trees, etc. We spend another 27 lakh births as insects, various kinds of insects. We spend another 14 lakh births as birds, different kind of species. We also spend 9 lakh births as fish, different varieties with different kind of fish, and spend our short birth in that, get killed and come back again and again. Finally, we take 4 lakh births as other kind of other varieties of lives, as insects, birds, animals, reptiles, crawling, wild animals, etc. Thus making it 84 lakh births. After that only we are able to attain this body. When this body comes, like how a jewel comes out with so much of treatment, how various output products are coming out with so much of treatments. Once it comes out, we cleanse them, clean them. In the same way, our past, our present, and our future also needs to be cleansed. When we have attached ourselves to a Guru, a Mahan, Mahavatar Babaji, we need to pray to him. As children of Mahavatar Babaji, we may not know what is the mantra, what is the tantra, what is the yantra to be used. Each time we depend upon him to guide us, to show us the way. How do we do it? Maybe the outcome of all these things yesterday, Saturday, Mahavatar Babaji was graceful to give me this particular 6-line mantra, which is for Atma Shuddhi. All the devotees, all the disciples, all those who are following Mahavatar Babaji across the world can very well memorize this. Each line also will be rendered in the explanation or the commentary what I am giving you. It is only for a simple understanding I am giving a small commentary. First I will explain the meaning of it line by line by reciting this sloka, mantra, whatever you call, every day, once in the morning and once in the evening, or once anytime you feel so, can totally cleanse you, cleanse your whole being. The Atma itself is hidden within our being. We have come out from a slush. We have come out from the yoni. We need to cleanse our mind, our thought process, our thinking process, our life process, our focus on anything. Even before approaching Mahavatar Babaji, we need to have a clean mind. I know most of members, most of people feel that they are yet not clean. When you go to the divinity, divinity only looks at you only about your sincerity, nothing other than the sincerity, the truthfulness, nothing other than this counts at all. Still many people keep holding on to this theory of guilt. So until we drop the guilt from our mind, it won't get dropped from our whole being. In a way to achieve this particular Atma Shuddhi mantra will help us. Let us continue. All of us will have to remember one thing very clearly, that human form is the only way to attain whatever you can attain, whatever you can achieve on this earth. Although we have spent 84 lakh births, none of these 84 lakh births will come to you to practice, observe, or to be aware of the eternal salvation or the papa or punya. We will have to understand that. Only through this human body one has to attain knowledge, knowing, detachment, bhakti, devotion, etc. In other bodies, it will be fluctuating. Sometimes we feel as an animal is coming sitting in front of a temple. No. It does because we are doing it, just it is replicating it. It cannot do it alone. To do this achievement, one has to have human body, which we will have to understand and respect this human body. Om Jananam Bhagyam Babaji. The birth, as we discussed a little earlier, the Jananam, the birth is Bhagya. That is a grace. It is a virtuous, the lucky. Spending about 84 lakh births, and after taking the human form, even after 84 lakh births, whether to take human form or not is depending on the divinity's grace, which is Bhagya. Until and unless the grace of the divinity befalls on us, even the birth is impossible. That which birth I have taken, we have taken, we are cleansing with all the kleshas onto it. Om Sangam Amrutam Babaji. Sangam is joining, mingling, milana, coming together of like-minded persons for a purpose. Sangam is accumulation. What we say, sum or sum total, sum up. In the same way, Sangam is accumulation of intellectuals, spiritually oriented persons, the like-minded people who have taken a focused view, focused journey. Those members coming together, forming into a group, a team, is called Sangam. Such Sangam, such gathering, such teamwork or such group is Amrutam. The outcome of various ingredients put together in which you get the nectar is called Amrutam. In Kriya Kundalini Awakening and in Kriya Kundalini Jagran, step 14, we saw two kind of output coming out from churning of the Samudra Manthan. One is nectar, another is Alahala, poison. So here Babaji talks about Amrutam. Sangam Amrutam, becoming together, joining together is nectar. That which nectar will sanctify the members who are together taking up a journey. Om Yogam Siddham Babaji. Yogam, yoga. Yoga has two connotation, as we discussed earlier, some other videos. From astrological point of view, yoga is accumulation of various ingredients for a material outcome or an outcome output product. For example, you want to get a sweetened halwa or cake. Various ingredients are to be added together and with proper proportionate heating, cooling and bringing down to the normal level, the taste, the shape, the look, etc. are to be achieved. If marriage has to happen to a person, various branches of activities are to come favorable. If a function has to go successful, if a puja has to be conducted in a successful manner without any hurdles, various individuals who are actually undertaking activities in performance of such kind of puja have to be fructified. If any one is missing, then the whole setup get collapsed. So yoga is connotation in this direction when it comes to the material life. When it comes to the spiritual life, yoga is dismantling everything. Yoga is dismantling everything. Remove my name, remove your name, remove your power, remove your designation, remove your attachments like Raja, manager, vice president, managing director, rich man, poor man, etc. Ultimately becoming nirvana, not holding on to anything, dismantling the whole being, becoming the total surrender. Surrender before the divinity can happen only when we live the life, when the twinkling of heart stops, we surrender to the divinity or to the God. We keep on telling, I am surrendering. We cannot surrender. When you surrender, you are not present at that time. We will not be present. Till I am alive, my body is alive, I am in a materialistic exposition, the surrender cannot happen. Near surrender can happen, not the surrender. Please understand this. So, the Yogam Siddham Babaji. What is Siddham? Siddham is realizing all those aim, all those yoga, whether dismantling or accumulation. This is the aim. That aim, realizing, bringing to reality is Siddham. Siddha or Siddha Purushas are those souls, those divine souls who have realized everything and achieved everything they wanted for the well-being of the whole of the humanity. Om Danam Punyam Babaji. Danam is giving from my possession. Until I give out my possession, how I will leave my body? The moment I leave the body without giving it in dana or danam, then somebody will give it. What action you have to do, what action I have to do by giving is not given by us. God has given us so much of possession. We fail to give to others and leave the body. Then it is left unattended. It becomes a government property, or if children are there, they will take it, they will use it or misuse it. They will give it to somebody. So, when the divinity gives to our possession, what is needed for us for the time being, keep that one and rest give it as dhanam. By giving that dhanam, you accumulate punya. Then one can ask, if I accumulate punya, again I will take birth. Yes, there are ways and means to come out of these things. Even that punya can be given in dhanam. How Karna, the Danavira Sura Karna, in a Mahabharata Yuddha, in a Kurukshetra, gives to Sri Krishna all his virtues, whatever he has accumulated, he gives dhanam. Is it not possible? Yes, it is possible. If there is a mind, there is a way. If there is a way, we should make use of that way and do dhanam. By giving dhanam, we cleanse the past, the present and the future. Om Sharanam Vinayam Babaji. Sharanam is surrender. When the Sharanam happens, what is Vinayam? Vinayam is being a disciplined person, learning something from someone, learning something from the master, with the discipline, with the pious attitude, with the submissive attitude. The Vinayam shows that the person is possessing Vinayam to learn a particular thing or things, and he is able to surrender to the master. The Sharanam was not part of a life once upon a time. For example, in Krita Yuga, where every individual were almost gods, because every individuals were 100% divinity, nobody wanted to trouble anybody. Every individual was virtuous. As a result, there was no necessity for anybody to learn anything from anybody. Every individual was a learned person. Every individual was a virtuous person. Every individual was a giver. So there was no necessity for the master and disciple concept at all. When it comes to Treta Yuga, slightly it is reduced. A form of disciple, master comes very few people. Maybe 0.1% or 0.2% of the population was learning, because all were virtuous like Krita Yuga. When it came to Dwapara Yuga, where the Mahabharata Yuddha also took place, you could see there one side Kauravas, one side Pandavas fighting for the rights. Now each one of them learning with the same master. The same master is in such a critical condition to which disciple what to teach, to which disciple what kind of art can be imparted, what kind of lesson can be imparted, what kind of knowledge can be imparted. Because the knowledge is very dangerous, can be misused also. As a result of this, during the Dwapara Yuga, there were more masters and more disciples. So the concept of Sharanam increased. But in Kali Yuga, everybody is a master, everybody is a disciple. Keeping a mobile on hand, people learn something and they say, I know. You need not tell me. I do not want to know from you. I know everything. This kind of attitude continues. You ask them any question, in 2 minutes they will give the answer. Because on their palm they have a high-end mobile which has got Wi-Fi connectivity or internet connectivity. By touching few buttons, they will get the answer. The answer may be right or not, but they will throw the answer before you. And whatever answer you give, they are not likely to take, and they do not want to take it. They say, I know it. So the concept of master-disciple disappeared. Disappearing, keep on disappearing. Very few sincere seekers who know the truth, who wants to take on the right spiritual path through a master, will understand and they will listen. Because when you listen from the master, the essence is totally different. When you listen from any search engine, the result is totally something. You will have the meaning, you will have the information, but that information may not help you. The information will be putting an end to your knowledge, because what you are getting is knowledge, but what you are getting is not knowing. So with these conditions, the disciple who comes to the master, the disciple who comes to the guru, must always know that one day the guru gives an answer. For the same question, the guru gives another answer on another day, but the disciple is able to look at the question and the answer from a different angle, at a different situation, and understands it. But search engine cannot give like this one. Those disciples who understand will have Sharanam or will have Vinayam in Sharanam. This mantra gives us a way out, the learning from the master, learning from the guru. Om Smaranam Swargam Babaji. Smaranam, repeatedly taking the divinity's name. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Mahavatar Babaji. Om Himachal Vasaya Vidmayi. Mahavatar Rupaya Dhimahi Tanno Babaji Prachodayat. Om Himachal Vasaya Vidmayi Janapriyaya Dhimahi Tanno Babaji Prachodayat. Taking the name of the divinity, Om Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, such of repeatedly taking the divinity's name, closing the eyes, repeatedly doing a japa is smarane. Repeatedly, nothing is filled in the mind. Maybe about 10 minutes or maximum of 33 minutes till the amygdala gets into its act of forgetting the previous, the smarane will continue. After that, the person who is in japa, in smarane, will automatically get attached with the divinity and goes to the Swarga. What is Swarga? Swarna, Swarga, Ashrama. Continue to be in the Smarane of Mahavatar Babaji, cleansing the whole being. We are taken to the Swarna, Swarga, Ashrama, the Gauri Shankar Pita. Once we go there, the uttering stops, the Smarane stops. As explained in step 14 of Kriya Kundalini Awakening or Kriya Kundalini Jagaran, in Swarna Swargashrama, Annai Nagalakshmi, Mahavatar Babaji, takes us and gives us a nectar, Amrutam, for our Vinayam, for our Siddhi, for our Punyam, which becomes our Bhagyam. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha.